Hi, I'm Larry Lee, Associate Director for Policy and Planning for the Guaranteed Education Tuition Program. I'll be leading you through today's tutorial, Tax Matters, and 1099-Q FAQs. We often receive tax questions from our customers, so we designed this tutorial to address the most common inquiries. Let's start with the tax and financial aid benefits of a GET account. First, as a 529 prepaid college tuition plan, the savings in your GET account will grow tax-free. Once your child begins making withdrawals to pay for school, the earnings remain tax-free as long as they are used to pay for eligible expenses. Second, there are gift tax and estate planning benefits. You can contribute up to $14,000 per child per year, $28,000 if gifted with a spouse, without incurring the federal gift tax. You can maintain control of the GET account, but the value is not included in your taxable estate. Please review our program details guide and consult with a tax advisor for details more specific to your individual situation. And third, there is a favorable financial aid treatment. A GET account is typically considered a parental asset when determining a family's eligibility for federal financial aid. For more information, click Charts and Tools under the Planning menu on the GET homepage, then locate the Apply for Financial Aid section. Now let's go ahead and cover the three most common questions about reporting contributions on a tax return. The first question is, I bought GET units last year. Do I need to report anything on my federal income tax return? If you made contributions to your GET account but did not make any withdrawals during the year, you do not need to report anything on your federal income tax return. Because your contributions are non-deductible, there is nothing to report. We encourage you to review IRS Publication 970 or consult a tax advisor for additional details on your individual situation. The next question is, are there any tax breaks on the purchase of units? There are presently no federal income tax breaks on contributions to a 529 plan. Keep in mind, there are some gift tax benefits associated with 529 plans that I mentioned earlier. Finally, we're often asked, are contributions to my GET account pre-tax? Contributions to any 529 plan are made post-tax, but remember that the earnings on a GET account are tax-exempt when used to pay for qualified educational expenses. However, if a refund is requested, taxes must be paid on the account earnings, as a refund is considered a non-qualified distribution. Before requesting a refund, you'll want to review the cancellation and refund policy located on our website. Now that you have a better understanding of the tax implications of a GET account, let's move on and discuss the 1099-Q form. First, let's review what a 1099-Q form is. It's a record of funds distributed from a qualified 529 plan. As a qualified 529 plan, GET is required by federal law to report this information to you. So who receives the 1099-Q form? If you're an account owner, you will receive a 1099-Q form in January if we sent you a refund or reimbursement check in the prior year. If you're a student beneficiary, you will receive a 1099-Q form if we sent you a reimbursement check or paid your school directly in the prior year. Note that on July 1, 2012, the Washington Student Achievement Council replaced the Higher Education Coordinating Board as the agency administering the GET program. Account owners who requested distributions both before and after this date will receive two 1099-Qs for 2012. Now let's review the information you will see on the form. There are three boxes to pay particular attention to. Box 1 shows the total funds distributed from your GET accounts for the year. Box 2 shows the earnings that could be subject to taxation. Box 3 shows the principal portion of the distributed funds that were contributed to your GET accounts. Earnings in Box 2 may be taxable if the beneficiary was changed to someone who is not an eligible family member of the prior beneficiary, or the distributed funds were not used for qualified educational expenses. Remember to consult with a tax advisor for additional questions specific to your individual situation. If you do have to report earnings on your tax return, you would enter that information on line 21 of IRS Form 1040. If you also owe additional penalty fees, you would also have to complete IRS Form 5329. For more information about the 1099-Q form, you should always consult a tax advisor for further explanation. You can also refer to IRS Publication 970, which you can access from the GET website. Here is a list of resources you may want to review for more information. The GET Program Details booklet and 1099 FAQs available on our website, IRS Publication 970 and Form 5329 available on the IRS website. These links are also provided below in the video description. In closing, we'd like to remind you of a few things. This tutorial is designed to be a general guideline. Remember that unique circumstances may apply to your situation. Therefore, we always recommend consulting a tax advisor for more information. Thank you for viewing this tutorial on tax matters and 1099-Q FAQs. We hope it was helpful. If you have any questions that weren't answered today, please call us at 1-800-955-2318 or email us at getinfo@wsac.wa.gov. Thank you again.